Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's RACHELRAE here, and today we have another Wipnchat. Today is December 7th when I'm recording this, which is a little earlier than normal, but I'm really running out of time before I leave. So I wanted to share a few more episodes or film a few more episodes of my Wipnchat so that we could hang out together. So please join me. I'm working on DAC's Galaxy for the hashtag Winter with DAC collab that I'm doing with Wolfpack Diamond Painting, Stephanie. Please check out her channel if you haven't already. And we have a Facebook group if you'd like to join it. If not, that's fine. You can follow the hashtag Winter with DAC to see other people's progress in Instagram. And if you don't want to participate on social media, that's fine too. You just diamond paint along with us. All the rules and everything are on the Facebook group and also in the description of this video. Let's open up a section and get started. So I have these pre-gridded out. I showed how I did that last week, in last week's video. So I'm just going to open a new section by holding down the washi tape and pulling that plastic along the tape there and being careful. It's harder to do once you get down to this kind of point, but still doable. All right. Now that we have the section open, I'm in my little galaxy that Elizabeth Inslee sent me, and choose a color. So how is everybody doing today? I'm doing pretty good. I can't complain. I sent off, I have lots of cover minders that I want to use with this painting. Oh no, I lost the backing. Never mind. Let's see. The pen is, and the curved multi-placers are from Lexi Lily Crafts on Etsy. These are from Wilson 3D Designs on Etsy. And I will have them all linked down below if you're interested in getting some for yourself. You know, today I kind of feel like using tweezers. Do I have tweezers? Hang on a second. Okay, perfect. So, got myself some tweezers. Let's get started on this. So, I'll fill in with the pen, but I'm going to start with the tweezers to get it really precise. So, how is everybody doing today? I feel like I'm about to sneeze, so bear with me. It's because I opened this up, and this still smells really strongly of these Unstoppables, the Lenore things, the downy things. Excuse me. Oh, geez. So, yeah, that might happen for a minute. That's not going to work well there. There we go. Okay. So, today I have been checking everything, and I just want to say that everything is a go. I am perfectly safe to travel. I had a little bit of concern earlier this week because I was worried that they might not let me fly, but everything seems to be all right, which is great. I'm excited and a little nervous. I love traveling though, so like the flights and stuff, that doesn't bother me. I really enjoy that. I like to, I'm the kind of person that enjoys living in the moment, you know, so it's all an adventure. And while I'm totally understanding that, you know, we have to be so careful now, and I will, I promise, but it'll feel good to get out of my 5-kilometer radius. Today, me and my husband are going to, or my husband and I are going to go to my mother-in-law's for dinner. It's a surprise thing that we weren't expecting. So, and then after that, we actually have a meeting because we have a mega meeting. It's a community project thing. In a nutshell, we want to try to fundraise to get groups of families of refugees to be able to come and live in our town. It's a long story, and if you haven't been here with me since the beginning of the year, you might not understand why. But and I did not really talk about it on my YouTube channel, but of course I feel very strongly about it, and it's important to me in my personal life that those who are seeking asylum be given proper temporary housing, because they're fleeing from something. They're not just, mooching like a lot of people seem to think. So anyway, I am going to try to get involved with that in my personal life, and my husband is also getting involved. So we have a meeting tonight for that. Oops. And then we have the big meeting tomorrow. So hopefully we'll see what happens in the new year. We'll see how, how life is treating us in the new year. But I hope that I can do a little bit of fundraising for this venture. And I hope that it positively impacts some people and bring some families to our area. That would be fantastic. Let's see, what else? So dinner, then meeting, then more filming. I'll try to get some time to craft tonight, but I don't think I will. I think I need to spend my time packing and doing laundry and things like that. So I'm going to be watching a lot of YouTube tonight, and I just want to say it again, just because I don't know if you heard the first time. I am watching everyone's videos like I always do, but I don't have time to comment. I've been, before I used to be like out on my walks and stuff with Luna, but these days I don't even have time for that. I have to really focus. But anyway, enough about that. I am going to be a busybody, and I'll be leaving soon, and everything will be fine. So I don't remember where we left off, but where is that page? There it is. Okay, I think, see, I don't remember what question we were on. I'm going to skip down. I'm going to skip down on this page. So I'm doing a Christmas tag, and I'm doing this because there's so much going on in my mind right now, and y'all don't want that kind of stress. I'm sure that this is not just, I'm not the only person stressed out right now, and Christmas can be stressful, but it can also be really, really rewarding and fun and amazing. So I'm going to try to keep it positive and skipping all of the kind of negative questions, because I just don't want to dwell on anything like that right now, and I think that's all right. But if you'd like to answer the questions down in the comments with me, I'd love to read your answers. It'll be nice to see how you react to these questions as well. You can find the link to these tag questions in the description of this video if you would like to use it on your channel, or if you would like to ask it of others. Maybe you have a blog, or maybe you'd like to put it up online somewhere. So here we go. I'm going to start with number 24. When did you realize that Santa Claus and his gifts are non-existent? I think they mean that, when did you find out that Santa isn't real? I think it was quite late for me. I think I was maybe 12 or 13. And it was because I was, you know, an early teenager, and I wasn't really forthcoming with the things that I wanted. And the whole Christmas list thing had disappeared. Like my grandparents weren't, they weren't asking me those things. Because of course I lived with them at that time. And they were asking me, but I wasn't answering properly, or I wasn't giving them any clues or anything until like 2 days before Christmas. They were like, if you don't tell us, we can't tell Santa. And I was like, but I thought that's, you know, I don't know, sending a letter to the North Pole would get you presents. I don't know. I think it was around that time. I think I might have seen a present or something, but I honestly can't remember. There's a lot that I can't remember from that time, from my childhood, so that's not really surprising. But yeah, I think I was probably 11 or 12, 13, something, early teenage years. How about you? When did you learn that Santa wasn't real anymore? Okay, I'm going to skip a few. Number 28, have you ever baked Christmas cake on your own? Okay, it depends on what your version of Christmas cake is. I said I was going to use the tweezers, and there I am using the pen. Let's go with the L shape to break out my baggies. Where's L? There's L. 915. It's dark garnet. Have you ever baked Christmas cake? Yes, I have. I've baked fruit cakes, and I've baked like Yule logs and other cakes. My favorite cakes to bake for Christmas are Yule logs and carrot cake. Carrot cake is one of my favorites because it's got the fruit in it. Like, some people really like that kind of fruity flavor at Christmas time, but it's not dry. I feel like I need sharper tweezers for this, but hey, whatever. So yeah, these days, if I'm cooking for my husband's family, I'll make one of those too. Last year, though, I made a red velvet cake, and I love red velvet. It's one of my favorites. Maybe a small fact that you might not know about me. I tried to make a small cake making business when I first arrived in Ireland, and it was just too much pressure for a person with a kitchen. I didn't have a proper baking space, so you know, it just made it a little difficult to be professional about it. But I really enjoy making cake and baked goods. I enjoy the challenge of it. And so, yeah, I really love baking. It's one of my favorite things. So the answer, the very long answer, is absolutely yes, 100%. Love Christmas cakes. Next one. What essence do you use? Whoops, excuse me. Gosh, I have the dropsies today, y'all. I'm sorry. I guess the most common is vanilla, but then there are these small cookies that I love to make. I call them snowballs, and they are almond essence. And also made with almond flour, which is quite fine. They just melt in the mouth. So highly recommend those. Let's see, what's the next one? Cream cake, pastry, or fruit cake? Which is your favorite during this time? What's cream cake? Cream cake, pastry, or fruit cake? I suppose I'd have to pick pastries. I don't know if they're talking about cream puff, but that falls into pastry. I don't like cheesecakes either, so I know I can hear some of you going, what? I really don't like cheesecake. I only eat cheesecake if it's like chocolate based. I don't like baked cheesecakes or anything. If you take me to Cheesecake Factory, I would eat an Oreo cheesecake slice. Probably a little bit of it. Or the rich, like, dark chocolate one. I think they still have that. I don't know. With whipped cream on top. Have you ever met someone special on the eve of Christmas? Who wrote these questions? Let me see. Let me pick another color. Where's the minus? There it is. Oh, there's my sharp tweezers. Hey, that's the pair I was looking for. Okay, I'll put these away. Have I met someone special on the eve? I don't know what you mean by that, sir or ma'am. I'm not sure. Like, I haven't like met someone new who was special to me. That's no. Nope. What's your plan this Christmas? I think everybody knows my plan. I'm going home to Virginia to see my relatives because one of them is not very well and I want to spend that time with them because I don't know when we will get the opportunity to do it again, if or when. So it's been, I don't believe that I've been back for Christmas, like, you know, December 25th, since 2012. So this will be quite special for my family and for me too. What is your theme color that you wear the most for Christmas? Black? I don't wear a theme. I don't have a theme color. Let's put it that way. I think some people wear like matching pajamas and like things like that, which I guess is cute if you have kids or whatever. For me, it's generally just, you know, whatever. I'm trying to put more effort into what I wear now, but honestly, like, most of my wardrobe is black or purple. So one of those probably. And that's probably never going to change. Probably the styles will change, but the colors don't change. Well, I guess then I do have a theme, don't I? Okay, Rachel. I know I talk myself into a corner sometimes. How do you decorate your house during Christmas? Okay, funny story. So if I was just here with James, we literally have one small box of Christmas decorations. I do not like to decorate for Christmas. We will get a tree, a small tree, like 2 feet tall, okay? I will hang up the same little ornaments and put a string of battery-operated lights on it. And then I have a little stocking that I've had since I was a kid. And I have a secondhand tablecloth that I got, which was embroidered. And let me think. Is there anything else that I have? Can I multi-place? I'm gonna try it. I think that's it though. All right, y'all. I'm gonna try it. I feel like I can't breathe when I try to do that though. How do y'all do it? I don't know. I watch people on TikTok and like, well, I see these on Instagram, but originally they're from TikTok. And I don't have TikTok because I am ancient. And I mean that in the best possible way. I have no patience for new apps. Like, I don't even like Snapchat. Just don't do those things. It's not as hard as I thought. But it's not as precise either. So I'll just keep doing this. What was I talking about? Decorating your house. I have a little angel. Oops. I don't know where that went. I have a little angel that I put on the top of our tiny tree. His name was Tiny Tim last year. And I have the little joy plaque that I put behind me for my floss tube. I think that's it. There's nothing else. And that's how I like it. I like to be able to put up and take down my decorations within like 20 minutes. Because if it takes more effort, I mean, it's just us, you know? It's just him and me. And he's not a Christmas person at all. So, you know, it could very well just be another birthday or something to him because he's just not mad into holidays, which is fine. He's very cynical, y'all. I have a very cynical husband, but that's okay. It's all right. He's an Aries. I will forgive him. That's the same question. I don't know if I want to answer those. What is one thing that you never stop buying during Christmas? Okay, that's easy. If y'all were expecting me to say food, it's food. It's something called stolen. I always mispronounce it. It's marzipan and covered in powdered sugar, and it has like raisins and sultanas in it. Oh, my word. I love it. I'm addicted to it. But I think that I buy like one packet of it, and then I eat half the packet, and then they go bad. Well, not bad, but they kind of go kind of weird. So I chuck them, and I get one more, and then I get halfway through that one, and then I get sick of them. So one packet really should do me for the whole season, but I get my first one around Halloween. Yeah. What's more fun to you, giving away gifts or being at the receiving end? Oh, I'm a gift giver. Absolutely. I won't say that I don't like getting gifts, but I get really awkward when I receive gifts. I think. I've always been that way. It's like taking a compliment. I do not like to be complimented. Compliment the action, but to compliment the person, it's very difficult for me to take a compliment. And some people find that extremely annoying. But yeah, for me, I don't know, maybe I'm just awkward. I am going to start using the multi-placer now because it is going so slow. And these multi-placers are awesome. And I don't mind. But see, that's why I don't use tweezers. Some people find that really, really satisfying, and I find it extraordinarily tedious. As if, like, placing little tiny plastic diamonds isn't tedious in itself. But I digress. What's a staple song that you sing every Christmas? Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You. Probably. Her version anyway. It just gets stuck in my head. That's my quintessential Christmas song because I idolized Mariah Carey as a child and a teenager and an adult. I can't believe that I missed my opportunity to see her in concert. I should have booked those tickets right away. I should have gone by myself. This is pre-COVID, of course. But I didn't have the money at that time. Still kicking myself. These questions are phrased so strangely. This one, look at this one. This one says, this year, with whom are you going to celebrate Christmas? Like, come on. Seriously. How did you used to celebrate Christmas during your childhood? When I was a kid, I mean, it was just like the normal, I guess, normal Virginian type of Christmas, I guess. My grandparents are Roman Catholic, so we would go to midnight mass on Christmas Eve, which was always very pretty, and I always loved the music, which is another reason why I got into choir and all that stuff. And then when we got back from midnight mass, we would all go to bed and wake up at like 7 in the morning, because my grandfather is very much a morning person. So we'd get up and we would eat breakfast first, I think, and then open presents with the Christmas Day parade on the TV. I think that's pretty much it. When I was a teenager and I got my first boyfriend, his family used to celebrate more on Christmas Eve than Christmas Day. So I'd actually go to his house on Christmas Eve and then stay home on Christmas Day. You know, each of us would stay home on Christmas Day. And that was fun. But yeah, as a kid, that's what I used to do. So it differs this with the way that we celebrate now, because we're not, well, I'm not religious. And also, like, I suppose there's no time limit. And in Ireland, you go to the graves, or at least my family does. So we go to the graves before we eat or before we open any gifts. We'll open the gifts in the evening. But I suppose if any of us had kids, that we would probably do it in a more kid-friendly way. But we have a very relaxed adult Christmas, which I actually really enjoy. Red or green, which color occupies your life during this time of every year? That's a weird question, actually, because I think that in general, I prefer green, but if I think about Christmas, it's all red stuff, you know? So probably red. I think these are all just kind of silly questions now. One thing that you want to do with your next generation as well during Christmas, like, these are just kind of weird questions. There's one here that says, do you like to make it noisy or have a subtle ambiance? I prefer the subtleness. I don't like loud sounds. I certainly don't like when, like, okay, so true story. My grandfather is like pretty deaf, right? So he has to have the TV up quite loud to hear it. And one thing, he'll put on the Christmas music, you know, like to get everybody in the spirit, except he's blasting everybody out of the house. I'd much prefer like a softer, quieter Christmas soundtrack, which I might do, because I find that now when I go back over to the States that I wake up at like 7 6:30, 7 in the morning, which I don't do here, but because my body like is on Irish time, I wake up much earlier in the States than I would here. Because 6 a.m. over there is 11 here. So I am really, really, really rested, or I feel rested anyway, for the first few weeks at 6:30 or 7. But yeah, I'd like to maybe be in charge of the music this year. Might go for a Michael Bublé or something like that. Because like that hectic, busy, crazy, Home Alone type busyness is my version of hell. I don't like it when people are talking all over each other. Don't like it at parties. Don't like it in the pub. I much prefer like quiet social situations where I can focus and concentrate. So, but that's just me. And then it's saying here, do you buy presents or do you try DIYs? I do a little bit of both. But I caution people against doing diamond paintings for Christmas. One, because it puts an extraordinary amount of pressure on you to finish something in time. And two, the recipient isn't always that grateful. They don't understand what that is, you know, not all the time. Now, maybe if it's somebody who knows your hobby and understands what it is and how much time it took you, then maybe. But like in general, I don't know. I don't think that I've given diamond paintings away as gifts, and the reception that I got from some of them wasn't ideal. So that's why I stopped making diamond paintings, and I just started giving them uncompleted as gifts, because I think it is more of a you'll like it better if you try it yourself type of craft. But I'm sure that there are some people out there who love to receive them, like my grandmother loves to receive them, but she doesn't have the ability to do them. So in that case, go for it. Why not? But then, you know, you've got some people who are crafty and some who aren't, but I suppose anybody listening to this is probably a crafty person and you're probably used to like making things for your family. So we've all been there though. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say. Another question here is chocolate, strawberry, or vanilla. What do you prefer most during Christmas? I'd probably go with chocolate, but vanilla is a good one too. It just depends. Just depends. I don't know if you're having a big gathering, I'd say go vanilla. But if it's just going to be me and my husband, I'd be happy with like dark chocolate. That's all I want. It's a box of Black Magic. It's perfect. Though I really have to stop with the chocolate. What is up with these questions? At the end of this list, they don't make sense. Which decorative thing, according to you, makes the Christmas look more stunning? I think everybody will agree that a tree, probably, or lights. Like, so this year in our little town, they, because the businesses have been so hit really hard because of the lockdowns, they crowdfunded for our town's Christmas lights this year instead of asking the businesses to pay, because, you know, there's only like, I don't know, a handful of businesses that have been open through this. And it happened. We got the money together and they put the lights up. And I think that it is a really big deal. You know, originally when it was the middle of the summer and they were talking about this, I was like, that, don't be silly. Like, there are more important things to worry about, blah, blah, blah. Like, actually, Christmas lights are, I don't know, maybe subconsciously a symbol of the end of a year. And to see those lights go up was such, it just brought me a lot of joy and gratitude. I'm so glad that I made it to the end of this year to be able to see those lights go up, because there were a lot of people who were not as lucky. So yeah, I'm really grateful. And I hope that everyone will remember, you know, remember this as being, I know that we joke and we're like, you know, 2020 is a dumpster fire of a year, but I think that 2020 has been a learning experience, a growing experience for a lot of us. And it's important to show that extra love and gratitude, especially right now during this season, you know. So yeah, I don't know what else to say about that, to be honest. I'm just checking my time. I'm at 36 minutes. I'm kind of sad that I finished the tag, because I thought that the tag would be a little bit more meaty. I know that if you click on the link and you look at it, there are 70 questions, but they're not all happy or interesting. There were some of them, a lot of them are repetitive. So not sure why, but yeah, I suppose I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I can tell you about the winter season here or in the past. But I'm drawing a blank right now, probably because I'm just a little bit tired. But it's okay, it'll be fine. And Luna's passed out in her little donut over here. She's been so cute lately. She knows. And once I get those suitcases out, she's really gonna know, and she's gonna be so mad at me. Well, not mad, but she's gonna be like, please don't go, please don't go, please don't go. So, and I'm not looking forward to it because it's always hard, you know, but I have to. Where is the, oh, I'm searching for this one color and it's literally right here. And you are the one that flipped open the last time that I pulled you out. We don't want that. Okay. So what are your plans? I'd love to know if you're interested in doing anything. If you're doing anything special, or if you're trying something new, just remember that it's temporary. This is not going to be forever. It's just for one day this year that we need to stay home and not, you know, endanger other people. Just remember that, you know, your loved ones want to see you again. They don't want to lose you, and putting yourself at risk isn't something that they would want you to do. Or at least, I hope not. I would hope not. It is now 4:15 and the sun is setting. And you can barely see the rays. There are clouds up there, and I can see the reflection of the sunset, and it's so beautiful. And that's one of my favorite things about flying, is being able to see the sun. I miss the sunshine. I really do. You have no idea. And ironically, today, as I'm filming, it's snowing in Virginia. Jessie keeps sending me pictures on Facebook. She's like, look! Which is fantastic. I wonder if it'll snow while I'm over there. We will see. I better get my coats and stuff ready too. Where is my coat? Oh, my coat is in the attic. My going over there coat. It's got to be thicker. Virginia gets much colder than it does here. I think it's only I think it's down at 45 degrees. 40 or 45 degrees right now here. But it can get down in the 20s and even hit the negatives in Fahrenheit. So we shall see. Fingers crossed that it'll be nice and sunny and I can drink my coffee on the front porch. Oh, she just snored. You all right, Doggo? Sorry, that was really loud. She doesn't usually snore like that or dream. So yeah, I think I'll wrap it up here for today. Thank you for spending time with me and hanging out with me. I do appreciate it. I won't be having any more Wipnchats that I know of for the next 3 weeks or so. And that's just because I honestly, truthfully, don't have time to film anymore. I thought I would have more time, but I need this time now to spend with my husband and my family here and, you know, be in the moment. And I know that everybody understands, but I will certainly be missing you all from over there, and I'll check in every once in a while, and you'll see these videos that I've made, and hopefully you enjoy them. But yeah, otherwise I'm gonna step away, and I hope you enjoy the unboxings that I have coming up, and you know, that sort of thing, the Advent videos, and yeah. So thank you very much for being with me. I will keep you updated on my progress of my Winter with DAC project, both on Instagram and Facebook. And if you don't have social media, then I will try to at least update you once or twice while I'm gone on the community tab, so that you can see the progress of this diamond painting while I'm with Wolfpack. We have a few ideas working together once I'm stateside, but we will see how everything works out. So guys, I will let you go. Thank you so much for watching, for liking, subscribing, and all those fun things that you do. I hope that you have a wonderful week and of course a happy holiday season. And I will see you all soon in my next one. Take care, everyone. Bye.